So what's up, yacht fam? Welcome back to another video. Today I got something super special for you again. We're at the Palm Beach International Boat Show, and yeah, today we are on the V58, the Express from Princess. So it's a super beautiful boat. You're going to be seeing it for me with the first time. I'm super excited. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to start up here in the galley lounge area, and then we're going to work our way down to all the bedrooms, and then we're going to work our way back to the outside. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Alrighty guys, so starting off here immediately inside, you can see off to the port side you have this big U-shaped sofa with this electrically actuated table, and not only does it go up and down, but it also will compact down, which makes getting in and out much easier. Or just if you were just hanging out and you wanted it as a day table for your drinks instead of folded all the way out for a dinner table, which I love the versatility that these boats offer. That seems kind of be an industry standard with the tables, but still I love it and I think it's a great idea. So what you're going to see immediately on the starboard side is a big TV and all kinds of storage down below. And again, I just love the way they set this up because this TV retracts down into this piece here, and then what it does is it creates a seamless ability to be able to see interior to exterior, which is what these boats love to accomplish. So now moving a little bit forward here, also on the starboard side, you have your twin captain chairs, and I love the way that these captain chairs are set up. They remind me very similar to the Pershing that you'll see in another video from the show that I did earlier today. And it's a very similar build because it wants to go fast but also comfortable, and it's all about having fun on the water. It's not as much about fishing as much about just having fun. So let's go ahead and jump up in here and sit. So me at 6'3", 200 pounds, I fit in here perfectly, as you can see. I love this little footrest here. It works beautifully. It keeps the pressure off your knees or your feet from hanging and everything like that. I love the way the steering wheel is put in. I love how this got this little armrest and everything right here. There was a ton of thought going into this, and you can tell you have your controls here. You can really just like rest your arm here as you control the throttles if you need to actively do so or anything like that. So then I'm not 100% sure. I know you have your Raymarine displays and everything like that, but I'm not 100% sure what all of these knobs and things do. So I'm just going to go ahead and go slow across the dashboard here. And then so for those of you that if you are a prospective buyer or anything like that, you can totally see everything that you need to see if you need to pause the video or do anything like that to be able to figure it all out. But as you can see, it's just fully equipped with everything that you may need, which is again something that I like. Anything that you could think of, usually with boat builders of this class and this stature, have already thought of it, and it's already on the boat. Because I know, like I've said multiple times, we have a 35 Everglades, and we've had the boat for a couple years now, and it took just about a year or so to be able to really figure out what all the boat actually did, and that was just 35. This is a 58. So now moving all the way forward here, we are up in the VIP stateroom. It's a beautiful bed. You know I'm a stickler for if it goes up into a V, which this one doesn't look like it does at all. So this is phenomenal. I really love this. And I love the amount of room in here too, especially still for a 58. And now one thing you're gonna know I'm gonna like that I'm gonna say is you have a separate head from your shower, which I think is a huge deal. Another thing that I think is actually really cool is the fact that you have not only a porthole in your, like a side window in your shower, but also a little porthole there that you can actually open so you could get breeze or get whatever, anything like that. So I think that's a really cool feature that honestly I haven't seen on many of the other boats that we've done thus far at the show, so I love to see that on this one. A beautiful deep bowl sink here. You can tell it's all built nice. It's real stuff. It's not built cheap. It's perfect. Water's on, everything like that. It's all good to go. If this was a house, you'd call it turnkey, but a boat I guess could also be turnkey. You could buy it today, drive it home tomorrow. It's just a beautiful boat. So now moving back here, on the starboard side, you have your big L-shaped sofa again with your electrically actuated table that can go down, which is just a beautiful additive here. And now coming over, this is your galley and kitchen area, which is very similar to the Pershing. Like I said, how you not only have it down and out of the way, so if you're entertaining or at your space up top, you don't have to intermingle or bump into people or go very far for your drinks. Also a little lower, I feel, when the boat's rocking, it's a little bit more sturdy, so it could be a better spot for your drinks and things like that, which I really, really like. And then this is down, but this is another hall side window, which would bring some light in here. And I love the size of the sink. You have your appliances here, and then your refrigerator and your freezer back behind, which is pretty close to full size if it isn't. And now looking up, one thing that I really love is just the way that the windows cast light in here to really open up the space. Because if you're somebody that could get seasick or something like that, it's really nice just to have, you know, just like the light coming in. It makes you feel like you're not on a boat or you're not in a tight little cramped spot and everything like that. So now let's work all the way back here. And as we go into the master, you can see it is 100% full beam here. You have your big closets on this side, which is just a ton of space. I love the way they do this little button. I think that's really smart. They do it on all their drawers and everything like that. So you have, again, a bunch of storage on this side, and then you have your reading light, a big bed here that can fit two very comfortably. Now what differs on this side is that you have your sofa on this side instead of just your storage, but still I think it's really just an amazing setup of a boat here. And then as you go back in here, this is your master bathroom, which again, you have a very nice big sink, good sink. And then looking back, you have your separate toilet from your walk-in separate shower, which I love. And then in this bathroom as well, it's not in the shower, but it's in the bathroom. They have the ability to open up the side porthole and stuff like that. So then you have your storage, everything like that. I love the big mirrors. The big mirrors are a necessity, especially for everyone who needs makeup and stuff like that. It's definitely great to have those and just keep people happy, but that's what this boat is it's a people pleaser, and I think it does a great job. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go to the back, and then we're gonna work our way up to the bow and finish the video there. Work our way to the back, and outside here you can see you have your day grill and your day sink that do pop up from this here, so you can shut that down and put it all away, and it just leaves for a nice area to lay out with whatever you need. And then working further aft here, we're going to work our way back and then work back to that right there. So you can see a huge sun pad here, which is a really nice feature that I like on these Princess boats, is that it's just a beautiful boat, beautiful sun pad. But another thing is just the absolute quality and thickness that goes into these sun pads, which leads to its durability. And really it just is why it's a top tier boat, is because of the way it all starts with how they build it, right? So then moving a little bit forward here, you have your big, pretty much almost U-shaped seating area here with an electrically actuated table that can go down and recess as well. And again, you can just see by the way everything's built, the quality and everything like that is absolutely insane. And I love this boat. And again, it's just been absolutely phenomenal and everything like that. So I'm gonna throw one last thing in here. Let's go up to the bow and let's check that out before we call it a day here. So walking up the bow here, it is a little bit skinny, but I'm a pretty big guy, so I can fit pretty well. So I don't think it'll be too much of an issue for anyone who, if they go to get the boat or anything like that. So now as we get up to the bow here, we're all the way in the front, and we're gonna go ahead and be looking back, and there's just another massive sun pad. And again, it's just a beautiful boat. It's a lounge boat, it's a hanging out boat. It's very similar to the Pershing that we did earlier today, which you'll see in a different video from the show. But I just love the way they set up these boats. It would be phenomenal, great time to take this to the Bahamas for a week, or the Mediterranean for a week, or wherever you want to take it for a week. It would be a great time. Now, I just want to point out real quick what I was told before I got on. The big difference of why this is the Express instead of the Flybridge is because it doesn't have any flybridge on top. Now, the other model does. This one just doesn't, which allows for better performance numbers and stuff like that. It's all just preference. But this one specifically is the V58 Express, but if you're interested, they do also make them with the flybridge as well. So yeah, there you have it for the V58 Express from Princess. This one is a 2016 model, I believe, and I really appreciate you guys being along with me for the walkthrough. I seriously can't tell you guys how grateful I am for all the growth and everything that we've been seeing so recently, and yeah, guys, I hope to see you again on another walkthrough soon. I hope you enjoyed. Drop your thoughts and everything like that down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think about this boat compared to what I think.
This is Jake with 26 North Yachts. If you have any questions about this vessel, give me a call at 941-718-3590.